would you just look at it? You know, live streams, Fridays, we're always here having fun. We got a special delivery from Mr. Kip Litzy. And, you know, I mean, we're here just to have fun, kick back, relax, hang out in the Kicker Cave, and just have a good time. So I appreciate the guys that tune in and even watch after. I love you so much. And, we're here to just kick back, relax, and just kick it, I guess, with me. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes.
Okay. So we're kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud.
Everybody's week going. Thank God it's Friday. We got Uncle Bobby B up in the chat. Why wouldn't we?
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
I appreciate everybody, man. You guys are awesome. Let's have some fun. Choo-choo. You know, Cornut, I'm okay with it, but I mean,
Pacific Northwest.
It has to be the Pacific Northwest, but Cornut is in the Atlantic Northeast. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We're going to have some fun. Love you. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing well. And Cornut sent me a DM, and the kickers are kicking. I was going to do a little test, but then there comes Wade throwing the pennies, man. Thank you, Wade.
I got pennies.
I gotta be real careful. I'm already almost starting to spill the water Over here in the studio, I got it by the super chat button, and that's probably why. I got to be very careful with that. Appreciate you so much, Wade. Happy birthday, brother. Tomorrow is my birthday, so happy Saturday to me. And then Sunday, Mecca car audio competition, and I got a few things to talk about that, but thank you so much, Wade. The big 35. It's the last one that I'm ready to celebrate. After that, they don't matter. I mean, 36 Jerome Bettis is not terrible, but then after that, it's just no bueno. But thank you, Wade, and happy birthday to you, man, a few days ago. Man, just June babies. June babies. Appreciate you, Wade. Hope you've been well. We got T-Brew up in here. What is up, T-Brew? How you been? Appreciate you guys for hanging in, man. I mean, shoot, man. You guys are great. Let's see here. Shoot Dog. I seen Shoot Dog's earlier comment here. He's not gonna make the after party, but he said to remember to put a towel under the stuff. I mean, we got some waterproofing going. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. I looked up for kicker sippy cups. They don't have them yet, Sandy. So that would be great, just in case. Just in case. Hello, Mom. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mom. Love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you tomorrow. Nothing super big. Eventually, we're going to do a big party for just everybody. And we'll get it going. Thank you so much, Mom. Love you. Thank you for tuning in. And Disney World is going to be great. It's going to be great. We should be at Slam. You know what? You're telling me, man. I mean, it wouldn't be would it be this weekend? I guess it would be this weekend. Yeah. Yep. We're checking into Slamology today, and Slam would be on my birthday again on a Saturday, and it would have been amazing. But no Slamology this year. That is a shame. I'm tired of all this bad news, man. It's a roller coaster. Thank you, though, Cornut. Appreciate you. Man, you guys are great. Let's see here. I don't want to spill all the tea before we, have everybody tune in. Appreciate you, Wade. I know, that's what I need. It has to be a kicker mug, though. It has to be. William, thank you for hanging out with us. Well, would you look at that? Would you just look at that? It's Living Loud with Andy late Friday night. Look at it. You see that right there? Right there. Just look at it. From the Kicker Cave. Thank you, William. Appreciate you, man. And, thank you for just everything that you've done. And I added a little something in line with the William NGA bass knob. I needed something stupid fast. Even though we made it faster with the wireless bass knob, I needed something even faster just for competition. Whop! And I had to use a Kicker Warhorse bass knob in line of the NGA wireless bass knob, which is great because I can see my temperature. And whenever I'm outside of the car, I can adjust the bass. And inside of the car, if I need it on a quick fly, I got it right there. But always adding into it to make it better. But thank you, man, for all that you do. We got a lot of William NGA bass knobs up in the studio and in Cookie Monster. We're having fun. Appreciate you again, T-Brew. Man, it's just MBE podcast. You guys that hang out in there, you guys seem like pretty cool cats, and happy that you just happen to come over here too. So I appreciate it. Let's see here. Super Ernie Jr., Pepsi or Coke? I mean, technically it's Friday, it's Ask Me Anything, and this is a tough one because my mom loves Coca-Cola and I love Pepsi. Kayla loves Coke. They say you marry your mother, but I will drink Coke. It all depends my mood. Vanilla Coke or cherry vanilla Coke? Oh, there we go. But then you're like cherry vanilla Pepsi? Not as much, but cherry Pepsi, I will take that. Thank you for tuning in. Super Ernie Jr., Peter L. Motorsports. Appreciate you hanging out with us as well, and I hope that you had fun at the Kicker SQHQ show. Thank you for just being part of the community, and thank you for tuning in tonight. We got Simon Stately in here. I think I fixed that on Facebook with the whole giveaway thing. Let me know if it came up again. Either way, thank you for tuning in, Simon. He's always on Facebook. There's Sarah Dusty, Mr. Dusty, for tuning in. I had that pulled up, and I totally forgot. We got to show off Dusty's new build in Kicker Club. I usually have this on speed dial, but you know what? I've been searching a lot of things on Facebook. It's always good things. Let's see here. Scrolling down, we got to look at the build of the week here. And man, this thing is just beautiful. Just beautiful. And you can never be too loud, but you got to stay living loud. Beautiful, awesome build. Man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 solo X's on 2B2 Rampage. What are those, 15Ks or something like that? Or at least one of them. Maybe one's a mids and high amplifier. I don't know. That's a lot of bass amplifier. Beautiful, awesome build, man. Thank you for sharing that in Kicker Club. If you guys are sleeping under a rock, man, I mean, do I have to roll the bean footage? I will. I'm doing
Like a cool club.
Yeah, it is a cool club. Clubs are cool.
Thank you, Dusty, for hanging out. We are streaming in Facebook on Kicker Club as well. T-Brew, man, we got some, let's see, questions. Andy, I have watched your review of the CXA 1800.1 several times. I noticed it made the most power at 1.3 ohms, and there comes Cornut saying, wait a minute, I'm gifting.
Cornut. He does traveling installs.
Oh, man, thank you, Cornut. I appreciate you for that. And yeah, that kind of just shooed that comment, but I got it, T-Bro. Thank you so much, Cornut, for gifting a Green Team membership. And we got some things to talk about that as well. I got so much queued up. We got an amp to unbox over in the other side of the studio. I love when I have things to do. Things to talk about. We didn't go live one time on Tuesday, and it's like, well, I got a lot of things I can do. Maybe I should just stream once a week instead of twice. But you know what? I love doing this, and yes, this camera is amazing. It's gonna. I have to test the camera. Appreciate you, Cornut. But back to T-Brew's question about the 1800.1. It did the most power at 1.3 ohm. I'm going to use it on a pair of Solo X8s until I upgrade to the LX 3000.1. And why the CXA line does that is because of the any load circuitry built inside, okay? Really, it's a 2 ohm amplifier, just like the previous 1800.1 and 1200.1 were. And all the CX line, they were 2 ohm stable. They made them 1 ohm stable where you can put it on a resistive load and it's not going to go and protect and it's not going to blow up and it's just going to be able to keep making power at 1 ohm, but not much more power, if any, at 1 ohm. And it just happens to do a little bit more at 1.3, 1.5, because you're really squeezing out the bottom of the ketchup barrel when you're doing that between the ohmages. You know what I mean? So that's the big reason why that does a little bit more power there. Just because, you know, too much current, amp blows up. It will blow up. Let's see here. Play it, live it. Appreciate you tuning in. Hi. It is Friday. Appreciate you, man. And thank God it's Friday. And I do have to just mention El Fuego is still... Oh, where are we at? Wrong camera. There we go. Over here. 1 over here. 2 over here. 2 there. There we go. El Fuego is still in the hospital. So pray for him or whatever you do. And we just hope that he recovers. And when he does, he recovers fast. We love you, El Fuego. Keep hanging in there, man. Keep on kicking. We need you, buddy. We need you. And yes, it is Friday. Absolutely, Dusty. Appreciate you just being you, man. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for posting. Alan Mazda 5. We are living loud indeed. Appreciate you, Alan. And you guys are great tonight. Let's see here. 2 Raven 15Ks. Okay. Wow. That is awesome, man. That's a lot of power. But when you have 8 Solo X's, you know, I mean, there is a term of never too much power. And that is very, I believe it. You know, you have to be careful. But when it comes to the Solo X, they're a little bit more forgiving and they take a beating. But that doesn't tell you to just, you know, intentionally kill it. I mean, there are recones, so you can figure out what they can do, what they need, and what they can handle. Thank you for tuning in, Kip. Full tilt boogie time. Appreciate you, man. And actually, we will pan over to the other side of the studio here. We will go over momentarily the 9K winner K ZX amplifier from Kip Litzy is over here, and we are going to unbox that. So bear with me while we just do some housekeeping and everything else in the studio here. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. I love this camera. It's just so much more cinematic, and for you guys, man. For you guys. I do this enough. I'm like, hey, I got to do something. Thank you for hanging out, Cedric. Appreciate you, man. And the big 35, man. The big 35 tomorrow. And, man, it's kind of crazy. I mean, do I look... The beard, I mean, you know, I'm digging it. You know what I mean? I'm 35. I got a beard. I'm okay. There's Uncle Bobby B. We got to throw it again.
Baby. Uncle Bobby B.
Thank you for tuning in, Uncle Bobby B. Anthony Adams. El Fuego always brings the fire, man. He always brings the fire. Kip Olicious. That is it, man. That is it. Can you hook up 2 amps to 1 woofer? For example, let's say I have 2 JL JD 1000.1s. Can you wire these amps to 1 sub on a 2 ohm load? 2 amps to 1 woofer. Yes. If they are dual voice coil, and preferably the same amplifier, so that they're technically receiving close to the same power. That is actually how I have Cookie Monster. I have 2 Warhorses on 1 Solo X18. 1 on each coil, 1 ohm. It's a dual 1 variant. So you kind of got to be careful with that, and that's what's cool about the Warhorse amplifiers. They have competition mode, and it literally sets the gain, opens the crossover, and you can go full tilt boogie, no problem, and do that exact thing you're asking. Now, if you don't have competition mode in your amplifier, you're going to have to set the gains evenly with a digital multimeter, an O-scope. You can't use a DD1. It's just going to tell you if you're clipping or not. You need something with numbers. And my advice, just leave the crossover wide open so that everything is adjusted on the head unit, and it's 1 crossover for the subwoofers. That's the way to do it, man. Thank you, Eddie. Appreciate ya. Let's see here. Let me pull up. Yes, I mean, we do have to show off this here. Birthday cake from 2017. Kayla built. She built it all right. Cooked the cake. Solo X18, man. That thing was amazing. And no promises this year. I think I got a Dairy Queen cake. But either way, thank you, Kayla. Just back in the day, man, that brought tears to my eyes, man. A Solo X just kicker cake. I mean, it doesn't get more than that. It really doesn't. And then let's see here. We do have a picture here from Cornut earlier. He just sent this to me right before we went live. And this is for John K's Solo X build, where Cornut literally drove all the way up to New York to flew to New York to install this awesome system for our guy, Johnny K. Johnny Juicebox Johnny, some may know, but awesome setup. He's got the audio controls, 6 channels, 1200.6, should I say. I don't know why I can't zoom in on this. I got to go like that. There we go. He's got the epicenter, got a little distro block, and of course, that is a huge amplifier, Cornut. Oh man, my phone has water on it, and I can't zoom in anymore. Hold on. Oh no, there we go. Always something. That amplifier, you really have to make sure that you got proper electrical for that banda, man. I am not joking. Let me tell you, I tried dynoing in my studio here, and it almost it took out half the lights in here. Lots of gigawatts for sure. Appreciate you, Cornut, for sending that to me. And Johnny, I can't wait to see just your system going. I know you built this thing in your mind a long time ago. He won the 50% off discount code from Kicker, and it's finally coming together. Cornut literally went to his house to install this thing. Cornut has been traveling the trains. He has been riding the caboose. Appreciate you, Kip, for tuning in. Let's see. Kicker are made like JDM cars, made for love and abuse and everything within reason. But man, that Solo X, yes, it is meant for a little bit extra gravy, a little bit of extra abuse for sure. But they knew that, creating that, knowing that it's for the bass heads. That's the thing, man. And the bass heads, they like it a little bit louder. All right, cool. So, where did I want to go next? The cake is pretty loud. I mean, I have another picture. We ohmed it out, and it was dead even 2 ohms. It was a dual 2. It came out great. It came out great. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
Bass hitting hard. Yeah, yeah. Turn down for what?
AE with 10 gifted memberships, but I know the clip he really wants. It is Friday, and it just doesn't feel like that until we play that track. Thank you, CAE, for gifting the Green Team memberships and just for tuning in and all that you do, man. I've been missing the live streams. I've been crazy busy at Sheets and kind of catching up on things around the house, but I see you, man. Don't stop. Just keep doing it, man. Appreciate you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you. Technically 25 won the second coupon and gifted it to me. I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds rigged. If 25 won 50% off discount codes, if it ain't rigged, I don't know what would be, you know? Thank you, John. Appreciate you tuning in. And again, I can't wait to see that just come to fruition. I'm not trying it. Can't wait to see it come. I can't. Eric Hoskins, happy birthday. Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. And I'm not going live till 12 o'clock. I think I did that one year. It's really tough. But appreciate you. And yes, tomorrow, technically, in like 2 hours. Appreciate you. All right, cool. So I did want to show some things here. I was having a little bit too much fun with Cookie Monster this weekend, and I wanted to extend the port to get a little bit louder. James, I'm coming for you. So I flipped the port and I'm like, maybe we could put a little bit of shag on it, and I'm just like, oh god, where do I put the eyes? And that position was definitely not one of them. This one, I don't know, like it was weird but not too bad, but it just didn't look right. Every single one, like, what is the eyes make it, like the whole theme. It's hard to change it, but it's louder that way. And I tried all different configurations. Like, I don't know. I was like, well, looks all right, I guess, from that angle, but not this angle. And, it's louder though, but, that one I didn't mind too much, but it doesn't look quite like Cookie Monster. It looks like something else. So this is what I wound up going with, literally not affecting anything, just flip the port for Sunday's competition to see how it does in the lanes. I already metered it, but still see how it does. And then I'm going to go with the big 10K Warhorse. Then I'm really coming. I'm already clamping 4,000 watts. I'm really going to run into mechanical limitations, but I literally want to see what I can get out of that thing. No power limit, pretty much. No power limit, just because I can wire lower on that Warhorse. Technically. So we will see. It's technically only 2 ohms stable on the old Warhorse on each channel, and it's going to be at 1. And that thing does 5K at 2, and my rise is around 3, but that's, still 6,000, 8,000 watts, maybe. Yeah, I'm clamping 4, so I should have plenty enough to see the most that it can do. Okay, cool. So, Friday. Perfect tank turret. Frank, 250% off codes is 75%. The math is kind of mathing. Appreciate you, Frank, for hanging out with us and just for tuning in. Still need to get with you on that amphitheater, man. Well, let me know if you're coming out this Sunday. They got another competition literally this Sunday, and then I got to go to work after that too. Nice, easy store, but still. Long weekend, gonna have fun. Now, what we're gonna do is we are at the 23-minute mark. We're gonna go over and take a look at the amplifier. Oh, well, I got that, but that's okay. I do got one other thing I want to show. I did something with my dad's car. Took the system out. Just kidding. It looks like there's nothing in there. That's the best system, when you can't even tell there's nothing in there other than a speaker wire. It's chilling on the bottom there. And boom, added a battery and amplifier. It's not the prettiest install. It is not on the Clean Wire Club, but you can't see the thing, and it's safe. It looks legit, and it sounds good too. Take a listen to this. Ready? Let's see. Boom. There we go. And boom. All stock too. Stock except the sub. them mids and highs scream with that JBL stock system. Screams. And I gained a whole dB by just putting a battery in there. 135.82 on that single 8-inch L7S. It's doing some pretty good work. And, I mean, it does look cool driving the sheets with that thing, man, you know, and sounding good. We got the deer thing in the front there, a little turbo whistler. I'm thinking about making my own with the tone generator and just like a super tweeter. Kip, I got a question for you. How high of a frequency can the Kicker ST super tweeters play, technically? Would they be able to play like around 25,000 hertz? Because I need like 23,000 to make some deer mad and just load up the front with super tweeters. It'd be great. It'd be louder than that little thing. Would be louder. Shannon, thank you for tuning in, and I did just reply back to you earlier today, and I had a little bit of time last night, but I was doing Cookie Monster stuff, refixing the eyes, running the extra bass knob, and it's always something, man. I appreciate you reaching out, though, and I try to get back as soon as I can. It's just been a little crazy recently, but hopefully it's slowing down. I keep saying that, but now we got more stores, so more time, but I got projects that are lined up I'm ready to do for Kicking It With Andy, and I got a pretty cool one with the snowman coming up. Oh, look at that. There is the pennies from Mike. Mike.
I got pennies.
Oh, no. Mike, I know Mike sends me videos. Usually they're on the Discord or Jake. And usually Jake, though. They're a little bit more questionable from Jake. So I'll take a look at this, Mike. And Mike, just let me know if I'm going to regret this or not. Let me know if I'm going to regret this. Let's see here. Will this play audio? Yes.
A. And the number 35.
Hiya! Me, Cookie Monster, and me here, it's very important day. It's your birthday, and me got you a very special treat. Cookies! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Nummy. Wait a minute! Me have to sing you super special birthday song. Music! A is for Andy, that's good enough for me. A is for Andy, that's good enough for me. It's Andy's birthday, and Andy starts with A. Let's celebrate ya, Andy, today. That's right. Whose birthday is it?
Andy's!
Oh yeah! A is for Andy, that's good enough for me. A is for Andy, that's good enough for me. It's Andy's birthday, and Andy starts with A. Let's celebrate ya, Andy, today. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Yeah! Happy birthday! Now it's time to celebrate with cookies.
Perfect idea. Perfect idea.
This one for you, and this one.
Aw, thank you, Mike. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome. I'm like cheesing over here. Thank you so much, Mike. And the cookies. Dude, that was perfect. That was perfect. Thank you. And you made my birthday even better. Love you, Mike. Thank you so much for that. That was awesome. That was awesome. That wasn't AI, was it? You can't trust anything nowadays. I know you had Cookie Monster do with that, so thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate you so much. That was awesome. That was awesome. And Cookie Monster is taking over the studio. He is taking over. There he is over there chilling, and we got to get the kicker going. I mean, you got to for that. Here we go. Where's my 12 hertz? Oh, where's my 12 hertz tone at? There it is. I need my 12 hertz tone. There it is. Thank you so much, Mike, for getting Cookie kicking, and thank you for literally that video. That was awesome, man. John Got Bass Davis, thank you for tuning in. A happy birthday. Mine is at the end of June. And happy early birthday, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. And, man, you know, I do want to do a video with batteries and all that stuff. You know, a lot of people, they just want to know what works. They don't want to know how it works, but I definitely do want to do more videos with that and mixing chemistries and just, you know, just the whole nine of everything that goes in between, because on paper, it might mean one thing, and then the other way, it's like, well, maybe I actually shouldn't do that because that battery is 2 years old and this one is brand new, and it's just factors and variables. But, you know, it's always a fun learning experience. Everything, batteries, car audio, amplifiers, electricity, physics, science, and it's all one big circle. That's all it is. Thank you so much, John Got Bass Davis. Hey, happy early birthday to you, Alan. Appreciate you tuning in here with us, man. And man, that is awesome. Look, we got 35 viewers, 35. Oh, I forgot to do the likey thingy. Oh, I did that wrong. We got to redo that. I was going to say, there's no way we got 35 likes. I mean, that would be nice, but I don't know if we got 35 likes yet. Let's see here. I got to copy this. Oh, no. We need that right there. You know, there's always one thing that I forget to do. There's so much in the studio, it's not even funny. Let's see, paste, there we go, bada bing, bada boom. We got 24 likes. We got to get that to 35. We got to at least get that to 35. Come on, man, we got to get it to 35. Play it, live it. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys. Happy birthday, Cracker. Hope you've been well, man. Thank you. Tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow is my sister's birthday, too. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? And there we go. Oh, no, there's Phil. Phil with a $10 super chat. Would you look at that? Happy birthday stream, Andy. Thank you, Phil. He got that kicker kicking, and oh wait, where are we at? Wait, whoa, there we go. Oh man, we got everything clicking there. Oh, you know what? I missed Garrick's. How did I miss Garrick's super chat from earlier? Thank you though, Phil. Appreciate you, man, and Wade for just staying on the green team for 5 months. We got a lot of you guys have been on there forever, man. Thank you guys for your support and always tuning in. You guys are great. And then there's Garrick. He just wants us to look at it. That's all he wants us to do.
Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. You got to look at it this way, okay? You just got to look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
Thank you so much, Garrick. My door panels will get here Monday. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show off my panels. Man, you know, just doing doors. I mean, it's and new doors, nice doors. I seen the last ones. You're going to be happy with that, man. But thank you so much for making us look at it, and thank you for tuning in, Garrick. Appreciate you. Phil, I got to throw that one back up there, though, man. Appreciate you. And I will see. Well, I won't see you Sunday, actually. Maybe the next Mecha show. I should be there. I'm trying to make every single one this year. I'm trying. I'm trying. Again, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Looking at it with all seriousness, you got to look at it. That's all you got to do is look at it and say, would you look at that? Would you just look at that? And then you see some kickers and you say they're square, and would you just look at them? That's all you can do. That's all you can do, and turn it up. Appreciate you, Phil. All right, cool. Let's go to the other side of the studio. Yeah, let's do that. And not spill any water. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Am I coming in hot? Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. How we looking over here? We are pumping through the feed. Let me know if I'm clipping, if I'm too loud. Let me know how I sound. Oh, would you look at that? Looking at it. Okay. Oh, there's Eric. Thank you, Eric, with the $5. He's making us look at it too. Thank you so much, man. You guys are nuts.
Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. You gotta look at it this way, okay? You just gotta look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
You know, really, at the end of the day, that's all you can do is look at it. Happy birthday, Andy. Mine was 2 days ago. And happy birthday, Eric. Appreciate you so much. And happy birthday to you as well, sir. I know you're only turning 29 now. Thank you so much. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Sounds good. You sound great. Awesome. I don't know what happened the last time while I was clipping, because I did nothing different. I think it was just artifact with the 2.4 gigahertz stuff, technology, fun stuff. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other side of the studio, and we're going to go take a look at it. So let's go head over there. Kicker's kicking. I added some more stuff over here on the other side of the studio so that I could see every single freaking chat that is here. We got the main chat right here. We got, it's supposed to be, yep, super chats that are up here. Literally 2 different screens, and then this one is just kind of rolling with that too. So I have kind of everything at my disposal here. But what we're going to do is open up this package from Mr. Kip Litzy, and let's see what's inside. Actually, you guys already know what's inside, but we're still going to look at it, and we're going to open it up. Mine was Tuesday. Can I do... There we go. Cool. That works. Let's enhance. Show off this beautiful camera. Tail 2. Alright. Let's open this guy up. I already kind of did the cutting because I'm terrible at opening things in general. But yeah, this took a while to get here. And I'm just happy that Jason's going to get it. I'm going to dyno it as soon as I have any minute, which won't take long. And then we're going to ship this out to him. But I figure we do a little unboxing just to look at it. Let's see here. Oh, man, this thing is heavy. Wow. That's the thing, man. Kicker amplifiers, they're still heavy, but I don't think they're quite as heavy. And they're probably just heavy for like heat sinks and heat dissipation, all that fun stuff. Excuse me. Uncle Bobby B, thank you so much. Happy birthday, mine's in 3 weeks, and happy early birthday, Uncle Bobby B. Uh-oh, you guys aren't letting me unbox anything. There it is. There's Mr. Wade, and then we got this over here. And boom. Thank you, Wade. Gemini babies representing today. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. The twins are reuniting. Just back together or something like that. I don't think this is upside down. No, that is good. So let me, I don't know what shot I want to get. Like this here. Do we need to enhance more? Living Loud with Andy, thank you for donating. Oh, well, thank you, man. Thank you, AI. Let's see here. Okay, cool. I hate Apple keyboard. What is in my throat? Hold on a second. Let me mute this for 1. Are we coming in? Yep, we're coming in. Still got something in my throat. Ready to go spill some water here. Hold on. Smash that like. Thank you, CAE. Appreciate you. All right, so let's open this guy up here. All right. Got a little teaser shot right here. We slide it out. How do we do it? Oh, this is in some kind of vinyl. Is this a kitchen tablecloth where he cooks all the starter for his... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm glad I unboxed this live. Oh, yes. Oh, look at it. Oh, no way. No way. Just look at it. 9K giveaway winner, Living Loud with Andy, Kip D. Litzy. Congrats. And that is going to be awesome for Jason. Thank you, Kip, for sending this and making this a thing. I know it took a while, but we're all busy. Car audio is a passion, and I'm just happy that we make these things a possibility. So thank you, Kip, and Thank you, Kicker, for making an awesome amplifier. ZX850.4. This is a big boy 4-channel. I do have enough resistive loads for a 4-channel to test this, but if not, we will invest in more if I start melting on the wall. But this thing is just beef cake. This thing is beautiful. Let's take a look at it here. Oh yeah, look at those inputs. We need to enhance more. We need to enhance. Oh yes. Sorry, the lighting's not going to be perfect. I did lower it some, just so it would come in a little bit better. Well, you got 0 gauge inputs, 3 40 amp fuses on this side right here. There we go. That helps with the lighting. And then on the other side here, let's get in focus. Bingo. Awesome. So this got a lot of switches and stuff on here, man. You got auto turn on, so you got your 12 volt DC offset and audio signal sense, which that is cool. This has audio signal sense, low and high level, and fader on and off. So what the fader does is so you can use one set of RCAs instead of needing both sets to send a signal to all 4 channels. All you need is one set. So that makes it nicer for more simpler applications. And then you just got your left and your let's be front and rear, left and right on each side over here. And then over here is your crossover 1 and crossover 2 for amp 1 and amp 2. But this thing is just awesome looking. This thing is awesome looking. That thing is awesome looking. Just look at it. Just look at it. That is beautiful. I need like a little like something on the back end of it, but this amp is huge. It's going to be hard to hold that thing. You know, the ZX series, I believe this was what, 2006 or 2008 that this came out. Excuse me. Older amplifier for sure. But thank you, Kip, for giving us one of just an awesome amplifier in your stash. I know he's got a lot of Kicker amplifiers. He's been there 25 plus years. I think he's working on 27. I don't know. It's been a while. And he's got a lot in his inventory. But thank you again, Kip, for sending this. And again, Jason, as soon as I dyno this thing, which give me a week or two, I will get this shipped out to you and get this in your hands. I know you've been waiting since February, so congratulations, and put this like on this smackdown on the like. Appreciate you, Garrick. Thank you, Kip. There's Jason Grant. Congratulations, man. You're going to love that amplifier, and I'm glad that it's here. I had to put the triangle in the background. You know, it just kind of shows you how much more cone area you're getting with the square. You know, I do want to do a video on that too. Circle, triangle, square. If anyone's got like a Boston Oval or a Sony Explode, Dubby, I would like to do that so we can do a little bit of looking at it comparisons. But either way, sometimes that's all you can do, Alan. Sometimes that's all you can do. You just got to look at it. I mean, the amplifier says it right there. Just look at it. Just look at it. Thank you so much, Kip. I love you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mac. Appreciate you. Happy birthday. And thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you. Hope you've been well. And, you know, man, you guys are great. Fridays are always fun because, you know, we just get to kick back, relax, talk about car audio. And I had a few things I wanted to share. And this amplifier, I'm like, oh, I gotta show it off. I gotta open this thing so you guys can see it. And, awesome. So let's head back over to the other side of the studio here. Zoom out a little bit here. Look how big this box is. Hold on. Look at that box is massive. It's taking up my giant extra large king couch. No, that couch is actually very small, but that is just a huge box. And then we got the Kicker Gold letters, the amphitheater, and we got some sparked innovations over there I've been meaning to get to. It's just been kind of crazy, but man, that woofer is beautiful, and I can't wait to do something with it. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. All right, let's move over here, and I got the Solo. I got the kickers everywhere. I had to just move the Solo X15 over there. It was taking up so much space. And then now we got the Solo X12, which I need to do something with that too. I need to clean off that landing so I can re-glue that surround down and go from there. All right, let's see. Where am I at? Oh, CW Motorsports just subscribed. Oh, he took a look at it. We got to go to the look at file. Hold on. Where's the look at it folder? I got a whole look at it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he took a look at it.
That's a live stream? Yeah. Would you look at that?
Thank you for subscribing, CW Motorsports. Appreciate you for that. And again, thank you, Mac. And got that. Cool. We're caught up here. There is Kip Litzy himself. Sorry it took a while to get shipped out. Hope the winner likes it. Used that amp in my own car for quite a bit. And that is awesome, man. Thank you for just doing that. I know you were telling me about it way in advance. And here we are now. You know, it's here. Dyno it. And he's going to love it. So thank you for just giving that up. I know how hard it is to let anything go, let alone kicker, you know, and just car audio equipment. But you know that person is going to cherish it. So thank you, Kip. Appreciate you for that. All right, what I'm going to do is we're going to switch over to the other mic just because I like that one a little bit better. I think we're done walking around. I wanted to test this camera too to see how well it works, and still a little bit of tweaking is needed. That's a given. So let me switch over to the other setup here. Almost ready. Man, that is bumping. There's such a difference. Boom, boom, boom. It's a kicker cush, man. There's just something about him. There's just something about him. Let's see. Wade, hey Andy, let's do some impedance rise resting testing on the kicker loaded enclosures. You know, that's a good idea. I mean, we have a literal kicker enclosure in the studio hidden up top. You know, literally has no job, but I love that thing. I bought it just because it's cool. It's black and yellow. We could do some testing on that. And that is a good idea, Wade. Literally, I'm going to write that down in my notes right now because I have this list, right? We all have this list and, you know, you never get to that list. But this list I'm going to get to. And I'm going to write that thing down because I'm going to forget. Okay, testing. Impedance. Rise, box rise. Oh boy, here we go. On kicker enclosure. Yes. I mean, look, it's right here. I got it right there. Testing impedance rise on kicker enclosure. Circle, square, triangle, back to the basics. How a speaker works. 50% louder for free. Snowmen. The snowman one's going to be fun too, man. It's going to be fun. And I don't want to give it away because that one I'm going to put a lot of effort into. But the other ones, I mean, we're going to go back to the basics. You know, we really are. Just for the people that are tuning in for the first time, are like, oh, well, I don't know what this guy's saying. We're going to show them what we're saying. We're going to just look at it. That looks great, Kip. Congratulations, Andy. Thank you, man. I didn't win, but it's my birthday kind of thingish. So thank you. Appreciate you, T-Brew. Again, thank you for hanging out with us, man. I'm excited because soon I will start a morning job that means more living loud with the one and only Andy. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. So you won't miss the show, and I appreciate that. You're going to be staying up a little bit late, but we're on a Friday, so that works out. Thank you so much for just all your comments, and just like you're here right now, man. It means a lot. I know it's hard. You know, I read your guys' comment. I have, you know, a fish's memory, but when it comes to certain things, they stick. So thank you, man. And that's awesome. He's going to be tuning in all the time now. Wade, testing. Thanks, Apple Keyboard. Those good old Apple keyboards. You know, I had an Apple keyboard. I got it off a mic, and I don't know where it went. And I wanted to use it for my iPad that's over there now, but it's okay. It's just, you know, it's something you don't need. So, yep. Apple is, yeah. I have all, like, not all Apple products, but my phone, my watch, iPads. But, like, when it comes to, like, needing computing power and stuff, like Android and Microsoft, you know, just, like, normal stuff. And, yeah. I will switch eventually for my phone. it's always such a pain just to literally transfer photos from your iPhone to a desktop, with just like files that both can play, and it's like you gotta like encode it, transcode it, whatever. You gotta change it to something else. It's like, why do I have to do all these extra steps? No bueno. Troy, thank you for tuning in there. Hey there, Andy, appreciate you, man. How have you been, Troy? I'm glad that you're feeling better. I know Troy was dealing with some health stuff. Glad that you're doing better, and we're all here today. So thank you for tuning in, man. Hope you've been well, dude. Hope you've been well. I know I see all your comments on Facebook and stuff, and what sucks is I used to really reply to like almost everything whenever I worked with my dad, and I'd be sitting in the car driving to Sheetz every night, there and back, an hour to 2 hours each way. So like I was really involved on the phone because I'm just sitting in the car going to Sheetz. Now I gotta drive, and I'm like, I can't even look at the phone. I gotta go to the Sheetz. I get home, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's 2:30 in the morning, and I'm on my phone for just a little bit. So if I miss some of your comments, that is why. For a little bit, I'm gonna be a little busy. So there is that. But love you, Troy. William, thank you for liking on Facebook. Appreciate you. Worth a learning curve to go back to Android. It's not even too much of a learning curve. Like my first phone was an Android, but that was like before like smartphones were really smart, like they had touchscreens and stuff and like basics. But right, it's just like, you can root them, you can make all kind of fancy stuff, and it's just nice. It's nice. I went with iPhone because, who didn't back in the day? And then Kayla had one, and then she's like, you like watches? I'm like, yeah, I like watches. So then we did that, and now we're, yep. Jeff Wallace, I could buy a whole Solo X system off the Super Chats in one show. I don't know about that, but we have had some pretty crazy Super Chats, especially in the Bubba days, man. 50s, 100s, man. It was just like $300-$400 in a stream. You guys were literally insane, and that's what built this studio. So I thank you guys for that. And just the pennies today, man. You guys are amazing. I love your support. You don't have to do it, but you do it. So thank you for that. And it keeps me going with everything on this side and get new fancy things and lights. And it goes all back into here, man. And a little bit of Cookie Monster and the pilot, and you guys see it. So thank you so much. But Jeff, I hope you've been well, man. I hope you've been well. John, it's not Tuesday. What are you doing? Andy, I'm late. I'm in my garage, covered in oil undercoating. Well, you got to undercoat the belly, John. Your belly and the car's belly. It's okay. Just remember to use some shampoo once in a while. That's all. Thank you, John. Love you, man. Appreciate you tuning in, and can't wait to get my pilot back. Thank you for fixing that, by the way. Let's see, other than having words messed up, I love iOS platform, but it's getting really bad lately. Update. It drives me nuts. I mean, everything needs an update nowadays. But yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. Troy, oh, no worries, Andy. I know you got a lot going on. It's kind of crazy. I've been functioning, but barely. But I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Luca, appreciate you. Think I'm going to do Solo X18s or 15s, but I can't help but buy an 8 just as a trophy. That's literally why I bought the L7S8 as a trophy speaker. I'm like, I just want it. And it literally sat on the other side of the studio for a year and a half, like a while. And then, got my dad's car, kind of like inherited it, and I never put a system in there because, it was his car, and well, now it's like my car, and I'm using it going back and forth to work, and Jerry rigged a system in there, and there we go. I'm like, well, I got that 8. That would be perfect. Like box and everything. Like it was ready. It was locked and loaded. It just sat there. So I understand you on that, and I do want to get the 8 Solo X eventually. I got so many speakers, I don't know what to do with though half the time, but absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'd do the 18s. I'm just telling you. I know they all have close to the same like power handling and like not motor structure, but kind of sort of, you know what I'm saying? Like not basket, obviously, those are way different. Every single one, the basket is, obviously bigger and smaller, but they're shaped different too. And like the proportional sizes, like that 18, the motor doesn't look as big because it's on this giant 18-inch speaker, but like the 12s look super beef, and then the 10s are like retarded beef, and then the 15s are like that. It looks perfect. You know, it doesn't look like unbalanced on one side or the other, you know? So there is always that. The 15 is an excellent option. And honestly, a 15 is going to fit in a lot more applications than an 18. Just saying. 18s, they just need more. And if you're running a single one or even two of them, you can get away with less because you got less cone area. And see, look, I just whacked into my water. Wait, there we go. Over here. I'm too English or whatever. Pennsylvania, I talk with my hands. Look at this, you know, and like just almost knocked that over. Like almost had a repeat of the other night. Appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, you can see my chat over here now. Like you can look at that. I love that. Oh, Eric's blocking it. Thank you for liking the stream on Facebook. Appreciate you, Eric. The Sound Doctor has arrived. Appreciate you, Sound Doctor. How have you been? Thank you for tuning in. The Doctor has arrived. Base birthday weekend. Absolutely, man. The big 35 tomorrow. Well, tonight in an hour. So, yes, getting old. Getting old. Appreciate you, man. Let's see. What else do we got here? Alan just got a Kicker 15-inch Comp VR. Can't wait to hear what it sounds like, man. You know, the Comp VR, the CVRs, they're all awesome drivers. They really are. And they're that middle of the road of performance and price, as in expensive and cheap and just pure output and, you know, not that much. I mean, it's cheaper, it's smaller, it's got less excursion. It's the entry-level Kicker. So the Comp VR is like one step technically below the Comp R, but I feel like it's right dead in the middle because you got Comp C, I think they had a Comp S, Comp C, and then Comp VR, then Comp R, then Q, and then X. So you got 3 and 2 and 3. I don't know. It's like literally right in the middle of those ones. So, you know, you get balanced performance and then for the price as well, you know? And I feel like it's hard to judge it just by that alone too. Just because, like, what is it designed to do? Is it a Solo X? Is it supposed to like do hair tricks? Or is it a Q where it's supposed to, you know, like have this awesome sound quality, work in smaller drivers and still retain deep, low, accurate bass, you know? And that's the whole thing with any speaker. It doesn't have to be Kicker, man. But Kicker just knows what they're doing and how to design a speaker, you know, and obviously they're going to make it sound like they want it to sound. And I just see comments here and there and people are like, you know, Scar, Kicker, you know, like that normal thing. And it's like, okay, I can see your reasoning just because if you're just listening to test tones and rebass, you know, it's really hard to decipher the sound quality of a subwoofer. Just because it's just bass, right? It's just this test tone. But whenever you introduce different test tones that are turning on and off, think of it as like modulation. On, off. And is it accurate going on, off? Or are your lights dimming? Is it blending and sounding muddy? And I feel like it also comes down to the enclosure, but it still does come down to that driver and how it's designed and how well it's going to be able to do that. So yeah, you can cheap out. You're just trying to get loud and make bass and play DJ Rusticles and that is it. Then maybe something else could work enough for you. And then what about efficiency? You know, they obviously have to cheap out somewhere to keep the price down, and that's called research and development. They're not really designing it. They're just kind of throwing it together. Maybe a little bit of designing, but copy and paste. They're not sitting there building it from the ground up or just doing all the testing that Kicker, Sundown, JL, brands that have been around for a long time, and there's others too, oh my god, you know, but still, like, try to keep it simple, that actually do research and development. And that's why you pay more. And then they try to make it make sense to you as well with quality. You know, you get what you pay for. It's not that you're just paying more and you're not getting more quality, you're just paying more. You're getting both and you're getting a warranty to boot. And that's cute. Now, I don't know where I went on that, but I wanted to touch that. Thank you, Alan. I think 4 kicker comp Q 10s would be awesome. What do you think, Kip? You know, man, Steve Irby himself said the kicker comp 10 Q is his favorite speaker he ever made. I mean, maybe he ever made, I don't know, recently-ish, you know what I mean? Maybe ever. I don't know. Maybe it might have been the first one. Maybe not. But, like, that is his favorite sounding driver. So 4 of those just means 4 times as good, Justin. 4 times as good. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. And I know we got to get Justin on the podcast, the live show here. I'm ready to bring on guests. It's just kind of crazy right now. And I'm just like, all right, we got to mix them in here and there. I will get you on, Justin. Hope you've been well, sir. I mean, he's only going to join us for the intro and outro. And I'll be like, where's Justin at? I'll be switching to the 2-player. I'll be like, the 2-player, listen to me. I'll be like, wait, is that it right there? Yeah, is that, yeah, can we do that? No. Yeah, there it is. Be like, Justin, where are you at? Do I have to play the intro? Do I have to play the intro for him to join us? Oh, man. Dennis, appreciate you. Andy, good to tune in for the first time in a while. How have you been, man? How have you been? Oh, whoa. Where are we at here? Camera 2. Yeah, I know my kicker sticker's falling off again. I do not advise putting kicker stickers on the back of Dell screens. They just don't stick well. Just any sticker just doesn't stick well. Thank you for tuning in, man. I haven't seen you in a while. I had to remove my system and reinstall my back seat in my car, feeling bass deprived. Man, that is... You're going through bass withdrawal. It's a real problem, man. And you need to see someone before something bad happens, man. I am not kidding. I know if I go like a day or two without bass, you know, I'm just kind of like a little moody and like, you know, get back in the kitchen, you know, and like I need my bass. I need my bass, and I get it, man. I get it. You know, that's the thing with the Pilot. We're going down to Disney, and I got to take out the batteries in the back. I got 2 Titans in the back. I need all 3 rows. So that's got to come out. They're literally in the feet of the 3rd row. But that's the best thing about the Pilot quad box build. Everything just slides right out. Everything slides right out. Everything's factory. I don't have to put the seats back in. I just fold them out. But I get it, man. And that's the thing. Even if you take out a big system, what I would advise doing is maybe just, you know, just going with like the best of the best components and amplify them. And I'm sure you got something in there already to keep up with the bass. And then maybe just like a little small little like hideaway, you know, not a hideaway, but like something a little bit bigger. Down-firing LT enclosure where it's like, you know, you still got a vehicle, still got a trunk, put the groceries on top, you still got a little bit of bass. Thank you, Dennis. Glad you tuned in, man. Justin is the man. He is the man. He is the man. The Comp Q is amazing. Arguably the best pound-for-pound woofer made today. And man, I'm just teasing myself with that in a prefab kicker comp box. I need to put that in something serious because that woofer's got some throw to it for being an SQ-oriented driver. Excuse me. Goodness, I lost that one. You get what you pay for, but the multiplier is increasing your knowledge, and making mistakes is a part of it. And absolutely, man, that's just like this same thing is like, all right, yeah, you can send 250 millivolts or like barely any signal source and still amplify it to make 10,000 watts, but it makes the amplifier's job easier if you're starting at a higher pre-out voltage to make more watts. You know, it's just, you're starting from a better point, and that's just SPL. That's just SPL. I mean, you can have literally the best speaker system in your car, but if you don't know how to tune it, you don't know where to position the speakers, you don't know where to, you know, or how to build an enclosure. You know, whenever I first got into car audio, you know what I did? You know what I did? Okay. I put the subwoofer on the rear deck. Just the subwoofer. Didn't cut it out. Nothing. I sat it on the trunk deck, and so that it would stay, I took off the carpet and I stuck the magnet on there. Oh, I made something, but it wasn't anything. You know, I didn't know what I was doing, and that's just legit. Like, you gotta know what you're doing to make the best out of what you have, and you just want to have better equipment so that you get there a little bit easier and sound good at the end of the day. Thank you, Fee-Fi-Fo. Kicker plan on making horns or tweeters? Kicker does make super tweeters. I don't know if they make horns or even if they ever made horns. I know horns, from what I've heard recently, they got a very short bandwidth anyway compared to like a normal tweeter setup, but like obviously more output, whatever, trade-offs, right? It's like ported, But right, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the ST speakers, I feel like with those, with the 7s and the 9s and with the super tweeters, I know it's not a horn, but it's going to cover all that range that a horn would. And I don't know, man. I feel like horns can work. I don't got nothing against them. But every time I hear them, people turn them up way too loud, and I get a bad feeling from them. You know what I mean? It's like, they're loud. We get it. 3,000 hertz. I feel it in my, equilibrium here. Somewhere in my brain. Ow. So there's that. But right, man, I don't know if they're ever going to make one. I don't know. I know they listen to us, obviously. They listen to the people on the podcasts and the car audio groups. Steve sees a lot. He's on Facebook, okay? If you post something in Kicker Club, there's a high chance he's seen it, all right? So he's looking at what you guys are doing. And, obviously he's got the final say, but there's a lot of people that all work at Kicker that are in Kicker Club. And they go on their phones like me and you, they look at stuff. So if you guys want to see something, just keep talking about it. And maybe they might make something eventually one day. And that's the beauty of what we have with social media that is unseen between Kicker Unmasked, Kicker Club, this channel, and everybody else literally rocking Kicker systems, throwing it up on their shorts, their TikTok, their Facebook, their YouTubes, what have you. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. And you can't put a dollar on it, but there are dollars behind it. So has to make sense too. Appreciate you, Sound Doctor. 2 Kicker Comp Qs on an LX3K, and that would be perfect. It's a lot of juice, but it's, for me, that would be ideal. Just because you got, 1,000 watts each for the 12s and 3K on tap. That's a nice amount of gravy on top to just make sure that you're never clipping. And it's going to sound beautiful. And the LX amplifier, I feel like, is going to be the amplifier. Would be great where you can get all the beans out of it with adjustability, Q factor, and shock, and all those added features that the LX or KXA amplifiers provide compared to the CX amplifiers, with DSP functions to get, a lot of extra where you want bass, rather than just setting a clean gain and that's it. Because bass boost is not a bad thing. It's how you set the bass boost, okay? Like, I got bass boost right now on the L7-8 in my dad's car, but the gain is obviously lower than it would be because the bass boost is set higher for certain frequencies. And then it has the subsonic frequency built in. So just playing where I want it to, and that's about it. Bass therapy is real. It is, man. It is real. We need our bass in outer space. I mean, if you were in space and there was a lot of space and you had bass, would there be bass in space? Or you would need more bass in space because of all the space? Or can you not have bass in space because it's space? Bass? Space? Bass? Space? Exactly. That's the cool thing too, man. Science with just sound and how things just reverberate, man. We need the molecules. We need the oxygen. But yes, bass. Yes. We need our bass. It's not a problem. Love you guys. I will see you on Tuesday. Make sure you tune in. They got an awesome show for Kicker Unmasked. They got John and Aaron, John Hobart from Kicker, the amp guy. We love Joe. He's coming back on, and I'm mad. I called Joe. I wanted Joe on next. And then already took him from me. So he'll be on that Tuesday. I'll get Joe Hobart on my Kicking It With Andy in the near future here. Been talking to him and Appreciate you guys for just doing what you do on Kicker Unmasked. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And, man, have an awesome weekend. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Love you guys, and wish me luck on Sunday. James John, you're going down. You're going down. I'm taking you out. I'm coming for you. I'm bringing the cookies. I am bringing the cookies. And have an awesome weekend. And as always, stay living loud. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Okay. So we're kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud.
Appreciate you. Have a good and great weekend, everybody. And yes, it is time to dance, guys. Thank you, Cracker. Thank you, Lisa. I'll get them.
Living life with Andy.
Nom 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 nom. Cookie says you're going down. Nom 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 nom.
Speaking of Cookie, there's the old Cookie Monster chilling right there with the Solo X15, and they got pretty much the same mounting height, man. That thing is just insane, and look at that Cornut coming in. Appreciate you, Cornut. And then there's Jason. No. Happy birthday, says Jason Grant. Love you. Thank you, Cornut. Thank you, Jason. And appreciate you guys so much. Wait, I love you. You got the caboose, but we got to give it to Jason. We got to give it to Jason. Love you guys. Appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next one. Dance, 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 dance. Thank you, Cornut. Happy birthday. Oh, there's Eric. No.